in their game against Beijing. And I have to say, Zavkhan isn't faring much better. And here we go. 10-minute sprint, the last quarterfinals on deck out here in Torsup Park. It's Eng Taiwan. Righty hook, no good. Rebound, Yamdor. He finishes underneath. First points on the board, Team Zavkhan. Norbert Telissen. First two up, not down, and the rebound gets saved inbound somehow. And there we go, a smash. Get you some butter with those smashed potatoes. 1-1. And Bayar-Saikon, he got hot yesterday. Hit the first 2 twos in their victory over Sagamihara Endurama. And Agassi trying to attack him. Telissen again open for 2, not a make. And a foul called on Team Utrecht. Daan van Tilborg back between the lines. Again, he didn't play in their second game of the day against Nuna Wadding due to the stomach virus that's been bothering the teams out here in Hongcheon. That happens sometimes in the tournament. But back between the lines now. Team supposedly is feeling much better. It's Eng Taiwan with the righty hook. And 0.7 seconds on the clock will remain for Zavkhan SAINSCORE to get up a shot. Actually, this is a fresh 12 for Team Utrecht. Agassi to Bertotti, who featured on Team Haarlem or Haarlem. Last year they played the Masters in Marseille. Him and Daan van Tilborg. This fella right here, who was amazing on day one in Marseille, on their way to the quarterfinals. He was in the top 5 in scoring in that Masters after day one. They did end up losing the quarterfinals. They played with 3. Teammate Luc Slont got hurt in that one. He's still recovering from that injury, by the way. Well wishes to him. I'm sure he's watching somewhere. And it's 2-2. Bertotti on the drive. Switches hands, lays it up. It's 3-2. Utrecht takes a small lead. Pick and roll game, and there's a foul called on the play. Called up. It was open. An offensive foul, second foul on Team Zavkhan. High post play again for the Dutch. Telissen on his way to the rack, scoops it up, and then Nesta Agassi. Enough patience to put that down. Bail Young. And a whistle on the floor. And a third foul on the Mongolians.
Let's go.
Plays broken up by Nyamdori. It's not saved in bounds though.
다시 공지 없는 위로했습니다. Okay, with the last number 1 up on the wall.
Jacopo Bertotti. Next to being on Team Arlimi, featured on the Nations Leagues where he saw a lot of Bayar-Saikon. Beautiful up fake. Nyamdori taking the spin class. And it's Young finishing up the play. 5-3. Zavkhan sticking in this one, but they are using a lot of fouls to keep Team Utrecht away from their actions. That is number 4.
Okay, get ready.
Thelisa, double teamed, somehow gets it up and over. Nyamdori, so 6-3.
네, 점수는 6대4.
Nyamdori underneath, lets that one slip away from him. So back to the Dutch, a high post play, Agassi on the attack. Another double team, he finds Thelisa, who tries a shot you rarely see in 3x3 and usually see in a game of horse. And that is horse on the basketball field, not what you do out there in Ulaanbaatar. Lovely city, by the way. I've ridden a horse there. Me and my former teammates took a field trip out into the country in Mongolia when we were out there playing in the Challenger, which was beautiful. But look, that's neither here nor there. 6-3 it stands after 3 minutes of play. Jung misfires that one. Rebound to the team in purple. A give-and-go action between Van Tilburg and Thelisa. And a warning for the Dutch squad. With defense in the key after a made bucket. That will get us to our first TV timeout. And Utrecht looking comfortable, a 7-3 lead. Zavkhan has not found the ability to score, but we know they can get hot. This is a team that all of a sudden can get a couple shots to go down and get their confidence up, especially Saikan, Bayar Saikan. But the Dutch are fired up. They are looking to get to the semifinals. And again, a chance for them at a ticket to the Chengdu Masters. Jung to Taevan. There's Jung again. And now it's Bertotti on the drive, a righty scoop, and he is down. And Zavkhan takes advantage, 7-4, back within 3 points. And another, oh wow, Agassi. The play didn't continue, but Agassi thought he had an open dunk, so he brought out some of the jetpack. But hey, 6 foul on Team Zavkhan, who use another foul to keep the Dutch away from score. They are at the bonus. We still have 6 minutes to play. Thelisa, 3 seconds on the shot clock, has to take the shot falling away. So possession back to Team Zavkhan SAINSCORE. High post action. They try to get Jung open. Oh, but the trickery. Nyamdori. Enough patience to get that to go down. 7-5. Van Tilburg underneath. Broken up. Kicks it out to Bertotti. Bertotti mishandles the rock. A deep shot from Bertotti. So beautiful play crafted here by Zavkhan SAINSCORE with the misdirection. It looked like they were getting Jung the ball, and it ends up in a Nyamdori lay by Saikan though. The Dutch aren't boxing out, and Zavkhan's taking advantage. Nyamdori underneath the basket is the only reliable option. Van Tilburg tries to answer, no good. Now it's Bayar Saikan spinning away from the contact, going at the basket. A kick out's broken up by Van Tilburg. Out of bounds for the Mongolians. And it's 5.8 seconds left on the shot clock for them to be able to get anything going here. Taevan to Jung. Jung, contested shot, up and in, 7-8. Zavkhan takes the lead. They found some offense. I told you they can get hot. The Dutch turn it over again. Now it's Jung underneath. 9-7. Pick and roll action. The Dutch haven't scored in a while here. It's Nesta Agassi, 2 points up and down, 9-9. He's a good shooter, 35% plus last year at low volume. But the 7th foul on the rebound is the Mongols are manhandling the Dutch, but the referees are having none of that. You can see Seren Baatar Engtaivon say, nah. But your referee says yes, and puts Team Utrecht on the stripe. Agassi doesn't take advantage of the first shot. So Nesta Agassi, a reset, and he gets it to go down. The lone surviving member of Team Utrecht from last year is so far in this tournament. I do believe they have Shea Adetunji waiting in the rafters. He's not here with the team right now. A 10-9 lead for the Dutch and a clear advantage when it comes to fouls, as we're just crossing the halfway mark in this game. High post action with a rub screen for Telissen. Now they get Bertotti open, a pick and roll going towards the basket. Bertotti righty scoop up and in. 2-point lead. Bayar Saikhan looking to answer and gets fouled on the play. I'm just distracted by the Cherry 11s, I have to say. Bayar Saikhan's shoe game is on point as Bertotti gets that one to go with a scoop of sauce. Yamdori again reigning supreme underneath. He gives up some in height, but he's very crafty underneath the basket. Agassi now playing one-on-one, and that, well.
Okay, let's play.
And another foul called on the Dutch. Holding up Bail Young. Bayar Saikhan stepping sideways, but not making sideways. Bayar Saikhan, who has to be crafty because he is giving up a little bit of size, especially against this tall Dutch squad. And Bayar Saikhan, the 24-year-old, hasn't hit a two-point shot just yet. That's what proved successful in their only win yesterday over Team Sagamihara and Durama to make it here to the quarterfinal. Both teams haven't been able to put a two-point shot in. Now, Daan van Tilburg with a try. Actually, Utrecht has one. Zavkhan has none, though, but they do have this. A lot of layups. Nyamdori again wide open underneath the basket. Van Tilburg down on the block. Righty hook, no good. Rebound ends up with Van Tilburg, who finds Telissen underneath, hangs on for measure. Just checking if that rim's high enough. So Bertotti shading Young out of the play completely. Young still somehow gets that ball, and then a foul on a two-point attempt as Young gets ran over by Bertotti. And as a result, 2 free throws coming up for Zavkhan SAINSCORE. Young, the MVP at the Ulaanbaatar Super Quest, a tournament that was won by Zavkhan. Young, the same tactic that a lot of Korean players do. Out off the glass, okay. Switching up styles, 12-12. Telissen Loses the Wilson on his way to the rack. Gets it back. Shot from the corner. A high arcing two. No good. Rebound. Nyamdori. They get it back to Young. Nyamdori open again, but oh, I think the Wi-Fi went out. No connection on that pass. Isa must not have loaded well. The Dutch back, and they go down to Van Tilburg again on the block. A double team, so Agassi on the drive, takes the contact, no make on the lay. And a foul's called on the play. Not sure who the foul's on though. Agassi jumps into the contact, no make, and I think it might be a foul on the Dutch. It is a high post play now for Zavkhan to continue play here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. What a pass, and he gets that up and over the, well, it looked like he might have gotten that up and over the backboard, but no way. So Utrecht at the bonus as well. A deadlock here, 12-12. We got 2:30 left on the clock. Which team will come out victorious and move on to the semifinals? Bertotti denying the screen. No make on that shot. As Zavkhan makes it difficult on the Dutch, they are playing a lot of help side. They're making the court smaller. Nyamdori makes underneath, breaks the deadlock. 13-12, Mongolians are up. Now Bertotti on his way to the cup. It's Telissen again with the make, and then I think he got fouled as well, but he grabs his leg as he comes down. So let's hope he's okay. Take a look again at this Nyamdori take. He's been the brightest spot in the Mongolian clear blue sky, and then Telissen comes in with the answer. An opportunity for two more from the stripe. Here's some boos from the crowd. Again, I think they're cheering on Team Zavkhan SAINSCORE here as they have a Korean member on their squad, Bill Young. Second attempt here for Telissen. Second one's a miss as well. He leaves 2 free throws on the board. Young lines up a 2, no make. Rebound back to Utrecht. They go with Agassi. He gets a pick and roll, finds Telissen on his way to the cup. Scoop-de-doop, up and in, 14-13. Young looking to create some space, steps back. And a rebound, Nyamdori, and he just continues to wreak havoc underneath the boards against the taller Dutch squad. Telissen on the drive again, a double team coming. So now it's Agassi to Van Tilburg, a short fake for Van Tilburg and a righty lay. But not enough jelly on that one. Young opts not to take the shot. Bayar Savkhan. Bayar Savkhan on the drive. Also no make, and then a lot of physical contact on the play here. Referees are not blowing the whistle. So Van Tilburg, 4 seconds on the 4 seconds to go on the block. Spins back, righty make. Under a minute, a 1-point lead for the Dutch. No answer for Bayar Savkhan. Now it's Telissen, a 2-man game with Van Tilburg, who rolls to the cup, but that pass is just a little bit long. Option was there to Acumen to get the pass, there was not, but Van Tilburg here spinning into a winning bucket so far. 43 seconds on the clock. These teams are not giving each other anything in this game. Who's going to draw up something in this timeout? I know Zavkhan is going to come out with possession here. They need a bucket, and they need it badly. They are looking down the barrel of elimination. They go with Bayar Savkhan, Eng Taivan, and Nyamdori. Handoff play, now Eng Taivan and Bayar Savkhan play 2-man game. Bayar Savkhan dancing with Bertotti. Pulls it up, Eng Taivan underneath, easy make. Somehow controlled the Wilson on that one, 15-15. We're under 30 seconds to go. Bertotti wide open, steps into it too. Bertotti misses. Offensive rebound ends up in the hands of Telissen. Telissen, 18 seconds to go. And that goes off of his foot. Tight defense by Eng Taiwan to force a turnover there. So crucial possession here for Team Zavkhan SAINSCORE. A screen for Eng Taiwan. Back out by Zavkhan, launches one. Rebound Eng Taiwan, no good. Rebound Bertotti. 5 seconds on the clock. There's Agassi underneath, and he finishes the job. 2 seconds on the clock. Can Zavkhan get anything going? It is out of time. And the Dutch prevail down the stretch. Somehow pulled this out. Bertotti finding Agassi underneath the basket with the last second make. We'll call this a buzzer beater. And Team Utrecht moving on to the semifinals. Zavkhan left